I've been wanting to come out here to Slick Rock for a very long time, and to say I'm excited is an understatement. Finally, we got a group of people willing to come out here and hit this trail. I had to tell a couple of the guys that it wasn't that bad, but they soon found out that we were in for quite the show. Someone who's actually been on this trail before is Josh in this first gen Toyota, who helped us out a ton. So if you're watching this, thank you, Josh. If it wasn't for him, we probably would have turned around at some point because everybody was getting pushed to their limits, but it was definitely one for the books, and I hope everybody had a great time. You're welcome, guys. I know you guys don't regret it. Not even 2 minutes into the trail, and we stumble across this Jeep Rubicon on 35s, stuck, diffed out. Not very confident inspiring for us small guys on 33s. Just started the trail, already getting stuck, gotta winch out. But after a small tug back, got him back online, and before we knew it, we were up next. Leading the pack would be me in my red 1994 4Runner, and as I am the cameraman, not much footage of me driving, but that is the cost of being the cameraman. Following right behind me, we have Alfredo in his Jeep Wrangler. Hello. And behind him we have my brother and my dad in my dad's 2000 Toyota 4Runner. And then we have two Land Cruisers with us, Juan, and right behind him we have Brian's Land Cruiser, piloted by his son Colin, who did an amazing job for his first time ever off-roading. Only 16 years old, and he's been driving stick shift for a month, so taking on Slick Rock is not an easy feat. They were having some troubles with their four-wheel drive engaging here, but once they got it all engaged, made easy work of it. And last but not least, Josh in his first gen Toyota pickup, and it's the biggest tire we have in our fleet, 37s. Most of us are 33s, Land Cruisers, 35s, and first gen pickup, 37s. And I don't know about you guys, but first gen Toyotas are my favorite, so you're probably gonna see a lot of footage of this thing crawling. Just as we thought everything was going good, the transfer case on the Jeep started acting up.
Okay. Information normal. Mark, reverse. Up. So put it into. You don't have any front wheel though. You don't have front wheel drive at all. Neither of your tires are turning. Are you sure you're in four-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Yeah. Forward again.
Right there?
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
Your front is not turning. It's like you're not in four-wheel drive.
Yeah.
It is.
It is? You put it into high four-wheel drive?
It's low.
Four-wheel drive wasn't engaging on the Jeep. He had a similar problem last time where it wouldn't come out of 4x4, so we're hoping it's just the shift linkage acting up again.
Something wrong, not wrong.
Yeah, let's back up.
Yeah. Ahí ya camina.
While I was moving my truck out of the way, some fellow four-wheelers were also out here enjoying the trail. After confirming our suspicions about the shift linkage, Alfredo got it all tightened up and we're back on track to the end of Slick Rock. Now what Alfredo's starting to drive down here is called the staircase. And apart from one other section that you guys will see later on in the video, this is widely considered one of the most difficult sections on Slick Rock Trail. Todo para acá. Yeah.
No.
It slipped in when he backed up, it started slipping over. With Alfredo coming a bit offline after trying to back up, we opted for a winch. There you go.
Right? No le den los picones así.
Then somewhere along the lines, this monster of a rig came through and used a completely different line from what we were using.
whatever you want.
Go that way, that's okay.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah, no, come back.
Yeah.
Ah, qué grande. Ok, danza para acá, ahora sí.
Perfecto. Right there. Bueno. Driver's side. One turn.
I got my other one still. Yeah, until we get to camp or whatever. No problem. So something you guys didn't see since I was the first one down is I actually broke a front axle on the way down. So at this point, I'm down to one axle up front. That line looks pretty good, huh? Well, once you're going down, it's gonna push it over.
Now he's... Derecho ahora, derecho. This way. Aquí mira. Tranquila. Right there. Right, see you want this way, not that way.
Nah, you're fine. You're barely scraping the control arm.
No, está bien. Dale. Ahí vas perfecto. Listo para este lado. Eso. Perfecto, vas para este lado. Dale para atrás y agarra el momento. Vamos, para este lado.
Let's see where it scrapes.
Derecho. Ahora para este lado, poquito. Para acá.
There it is. With no rock sliders on the blue 4Runner, it made things a little more intense.
Just like me.
There you go.
Got it. Now we got experience.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Right there.
There you go.
You're doing good. Keep coming.
Colin was driving this FJ like a beast.
Can you back up?
Take your time. Slow down.
There you go. Yeah, keep doing that. It'll scoot the front over.
Stop.
There you go.
Perfect. We got what here? 2 hours? You got here 2 hours? Unreal. Look at that thing. 5 minutes. Out of here.
With everyone making it past the staircase, it was time to keep pushing. We could almost smell the carne asada waiting for us at camp.
Ya casi termina la carne asada acá. ¿Se va a hacer la carne asada o qué? ¿Se tiene que hacer?
Todo para acá. With me leading and Alfredo right behind, we try to clear the path for everyone behind us. Dale para atrás y para allá si puedes.
Ahí. No veo nada, deja el polvo.
¿Ocupas para allá? Casi ya lo sabes.
Pero pegado acá, ¿no?
Sí. Menos, derecho. Alright. Sí. Unfortunately, since my dad's 4Runner didn't have rock sliders, sometimes that forces you to take unconventional lines.
Step on the gas.
You're good.
Step on the gas. Go back a little bit. Poquito para atrás.
Si la quieres calar así, pero
Sí, para que su suba quede llanta, porque aquí va a estar cabrón.
está muy alto, ¿verdad?
Oh, you wanna try? Esta roca está bien grande. Así
While me and
jala,
Alfredo squeezed between those rocks, my brother would have no choice but to go over
jala.
them.
Trata de agarrar aquella piedra junta,
There was no
por
way he would
favor.
get
Así
through there
mero,
without
así
getting body damage.
mero. Agarra el momento ahí, vámonos, Rick. Dale para atrás y dale. Momento. Dale un poquito para atrás.
Turn more that way, Daddy, when you come forward. Stop. Turn all the way that way and come forward.
Driver.
Ideally, what we should have done here was winch it forward. However, there was no trees to winch off of, and we didn't really want to drive the two trucks that went through already back out through that rough little section. So in the heat of the moment, we figured let's just winch it back, and unfortunately, we ended up busting the radiator on a big rock. Kind of just heat of the moment. Sometimes you're not paying attention, things happen, and ended up busting up the radiator pretty bad, and that marked the end of day one for the 3rd Gen 4Runner. We tried sealing it up with some epoxy that Josh had laying around, but it was just leaking from far too many places and not enough epoxy. So we figured the best thing we could do is just bust out the grill, eat some tacos, and go from there.
Feel better or no?
Yeah, this one looks like it might work.
Yeah, it looks pretty promising.
Oh, we have to let
Let me get
chill
over
for.
here. Yeah. ¿Cerveza? ¿Alguien quiere cerveza?
Let's have some lunch. How about
Vale.
that?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. After eating some tacos, we concluded we were going to try and pull the 4Runner to the campsite Josh had in mind.
4-to-1 transfer case. Back line I do. Right there.
Oh, that don't look good. One. You have to come back down and then take the line to the left of that. You gotta go more left. After a sketchy sight, the boys finally find the right line. I know, right? They're able to make it up.
There we go.
There you go.
Is this your rig?
Yeah, red one. Unfortunately for me, I was able to move my truck about 20 feet out from where it's parked, and catastrophe happens. Now we got 2 broken trucks. I broke my... So if you look closely, you can see that piece of sheared metal around that black circle there. And that's supposed to be connected up to where that white circle is up top. So sheared my idler arm completely in half. And without that, we can't steer the truck. So without any other choice, we had to leave it there. Hopefully head to the auto parts store in the morning and come back and get it. This trip was starting to turn into quite the adventure. Up ahead, the mission was to get this third gen to the campsite. And come sunrise, we'll head to the auto parts store, get the parts we need, and hopefully fix them to make it out of the trail. Finally, we made it to the campsite. And somewhere along the lines, this huge FJ40 on 42-inch tires caught up to us.
I do miss the ocean sunsets, you know?
For now, it was time to set up camp, try to get some shut-eye, because tomorrow is going to be a big day. Slept like 4 hours, and we brought the Land Cruiser to the end of the trail, dug it out. We're gonna go get the parts, head back in. Should be able to fix everything. The sunrise here, me and Juan woke up really early, and it was time to hit O'Reilly's. The nearest store was about an hour away, so we had quite the trip. We finally made it back to the campsite, and not even 2 minutes out from the campsite to go rescue my truck, and things go from bad to much worse.
We got one. I think that's all we need.
Juan drove literally an inch too high up on this wall, and before we knew it, we were on our side. No injuries. Thank God this thing had a roll cage, but now we just got to get this thing back on its 4 wheels, and with the use of a snatch block and a tiny tree, we were hoping it'd be just enough to get this thing back on its 4 wheels so we can keep going and rescue my truck. The winch was tugging the Toyota. Luckily, there was a rock a couple feet in front of it where you could brace up, stop the truck from moving.
You might have to get the 4Runner. Yeah.
Miraculously, the little tree held up. The FJ was back on its 4 wheels.
Se mira como que si nada le pasó.
Nada le pasó. Más del lado.
El tarp, es lo que le dije que fue lo primero que pegó.
Ahí está bien, dele, compa, dele.
Todo bien. Todo bien.
Ya lo armó. Ok, sigan su camino.
Well, after that, we successfully made it back to my 4Runner, swapped out the idler arm, and we were able to make it back to camp. We got a flat front tire on the way there, but swapped the wheel on the trail, got it back to camp, and then we didn't film it, but literally 3 minutes out from camp, as we kept going on the trail, I broke my brand new idler arm again. So at this point, I'm forced to leave my truck on the trail again and just cross our fingers and hope that everybody else makes it out. And of course, like I mentioned earlier in the video, there was one more obstacle that was pretty daunting on this trail, and that's the gauntlet. It's this big uphill stretch of rocks followed by a really tight left turn with some more rocks and a little
I
uphill
think it would be easier this way.
rock wall section. Yeah, this was basically our final hurdle to getting off of Slick Rock Trail. With Juan making easy work of it in the FJ40, he positioned himself to be an anchor so we can try and winch everybody else up.
Go back. When I wink.
Up first was Alfredo in the little Jeep that could.
Break this where it's gonna break. So I don't want to be
Smart. Throw him over this way, Daddy. Yeah, right. Throw him over that way, round. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Ya, yo te guío, yo te guío. Derecho.
Right there, straight. Put a rock on it. This guy can't see nothing. I hear 20 directions.
Ayúdate con las piedras, vas a subir. Ahí ya pasa. Dale. Vele dando para allá para que la pase.
No, que no, para allá. No, para la piedra.
Pase ya.
Yes, sir. Got it.
After breaking an axle winching up the hill, Colin handles his dad's FJ up the hill in only 3-wheel drive. With only Juan left to make it up the hill, it looked like we had finally gotten past the worst of it. We got 5 out of 6 trucks off the trail, so for now we're gonna reap our victory and figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow to get my truck out. Finally, this adventure is coming to a close. We were able to barely but get my 4Runner out successfully, and we weren't able to film much of it, but we do have a clip or two to show you guys in a bit here. Yeah, feeling super grateful at the moment that we actually got that truck out of there in 2-wheel drive, basically winching the whole way up. Hallelujah. 2 broken axles. The idle arm held up this time. show you guys a little behind the scenes. So we had about a mile hike from the top of the gauntlet back to my truck, loaded with tools and spare parts.
I'll go get it. Finally made it to the truck. About 30 minutes hike.
Finally. Broke another axle on the way up. Hell of a... Filming this on my phone because I'm too tired to get my camera, but we got my 4Runner out now. Something is up with and now let's see if I can show you guys. We got like some crazy active camber going on in the front. I think the ball joints just gave out from all that getting pulled. The blue 4Runner made it literally to the end of the trail, and as soon as it made it past the last rock, my brother accelerated into the dirt forest road, and something in the front suspension just gave out. She held on to literally the last minute, but at this point, looks like we're gonna have to have another 2-hour drive back up here tomorrow to get this thing towed home. We're gonna get no ball joints out here. Hell of a trip, boys, hell of a trip. If you're not coming home like this, you weren't wheeling hard enough. Or you're smart and you have a trailer. Oh boy. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you stuck around to the end, I appreciate you. Hopefully we get some more videos coming out soon for you guys. And I'm just gonna throw in some cell phone clips here that didn't make the cut, but I just thought I'd throw them in for the fun of it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys in the next one. Hey, he's more driver if you can. There you go. Woo-hoo.
No que sea muy fuerte porque acá.